Hey everyone, today I want to talk about a wonderful thing, menstruation. Now, many of you may be asking me,
Tori, what the heck are you talking about? Periods are terrible. They're the worst time of my life. I'm miserable, I hate myself, and hate everyone else.
and I totally understand that. I used to have the worst periods ever. I had the most intense cramps. I was laid up in bed. Warning for those of you who might be squeamish. But I would just gush the blood. So much would come out. I'd have to go and change my pads and tampons every hour and a half to 2 hours. And even then I was leaking. I had extremely severe migraines. One time I had one that was so bad while I was in class at my college that I started seeing stars and I couldn't see anything else. And as soon as the class was over, I went straight to the house, and to be honest, to this day, I still don't even know how I got there because I totally blacked out from the time that the migraine suddenly came on and the time I got home and passed out. I don't remember anything else. It was so intense. But over the last few years, that has all changed for me. So today I want to share 2 reasons why I believe that my periods are better than they've ever been before, and some tips on how you can make your periods a way better experience. So the first reason that I really believe that my periods have changed completely for the better is that a couple of years ago I just decided that I was going to improve my health, and it wasn't necessarily for my periods, but it had an immediate and direct impact on them. Overall, I really wanted to improve my health and just my life in general. So I decided that I was going to really change my eating habits and the way I looked at food. I was going to change the things that I put on my body. I was going to change the things that I put into my body other than foods. For example, I switched from using regular tampons and pads and things like that to using a menstrual cup. And I actually made a video about that previously. And so I really transitioned away from putting toxic things into and on my body, and I think that that has had a complete difference. I don't get migraines anymore. I don't cramp hardly at all like I used to. My flow has gotten so much lighter. I can't even really compare it to how it was before because it is like less than half the amount that I would bleed before. And I would bleed on my periods before for 5 or 6 days at least, and then spot after that. Now I only bleed for 2 days and then I spot on the 3rd day, and that's it. That's all that my periods are. And I really attribute all those amazing changes to the changes that I've made in my health, not putting toxic things into my body, not putting toxic things on my body, switching from conventional pads and tampons to the menstrual cup, and it has just all really improved my period, and I actually have a good period experience now. So that kind of leads into the second reason that I think my periods are better than they've ever been, because since I have improved all of my physical experiences during my period and my physical symptoms, that has allowed me to improve my emotional and mental experience during my period. During this time, I've also started learning a lot about my menstrual cycle, about what my body's doing during my period and throughout the rest of the menstrual cycle, and I've really learned to actually appreciate and really respect my body and my period for what it does. And instead of dreading my period now, I actually look forward to it and I appreciate it when it comes, because it means that my body's doing a good function that it should be doing, and it's doing it well, and I don't have to suffer now like I used to. In this same respect, I have learned to care for myself in a good way during my period. I've learned to do the right kind of exercises, eat the right kind of things that will make me feel even better and even more reduce the very little symptoms that I do experience, because I don't cramp hardly any at all anymore. I don't have any migraines, and I just feel so much better. But if I do get a tiny bit of cramping, or if I do get a little bit fatigued, I know I've learned, and I know now what will help me to feel even better. And I kind of give myself some grace. I have patience with myself because I know that I'm not going to be functioning physically, mentally, and emotionally the same as I would the rest of my cycle. I know that I'm going to be operating a little bit differently, and I can kind of get with it and just understand myself. So I want to give you guys a few good tips on what you can do to improve your your period experience and have a better period than you've ever had before. The first thing that you need to do is leading up to your period, eat a ton of fruits and vegetables because this will really cleanse the toxins out of your body that can cause you to have worse period symptoms. And in the same token, don't eat a whole bunch of refined sugar because it will just toxify your body and combat those good effects of the cleansing fruits and veggies. Then during your period, make sure to get a good exercise in, and a nice gentle exercise, like do some stretching, go on a walk, take a gentle hike, because this will actually really help you to feel better physically and mentally. I am a huge advocate of eating chocolate, so make sure to get some good natural dark chocolate in. This is one of my favorite tricks to make me feel better during my period because it really makes you feel good emotionally, and chocolate, duh, tastes so good. So get some dark chocolate and just indulge a little bit on your period. Then my last tip is to check out alternatives for your menstrual products. See if you can get into a menstrual cup if you're willing to go there. I really recommend it because it has been amazing. Check out my video if you want to just learn more about that specifically. But if you don't feel like you're quite ready to go to a menstrual cup, then check out some different brands that offer totally organic and natural tampons and pads. I can link a few brands down below so you can check them out because they provide products that won't put those bleached chemicals and stuff like that into your body. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you're not already, and click the bell to get notified when I upload because I will be uploading a whole lot more. Leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite period hack is or what you love to do to make yourself feel better on your period. And make sure to connect with me on Instagram and Twitter because I post there daily and I would love to see what you guys are up to. Check out my blog because I have a more detailed post on this topic and many others. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck!